So, LastFight. This is LastFight on Steam. It's available, I believe, on PS4 and Xbox One, or maybe just the Xbox One. So as you can see from these small pictures before you've seen any actual gameplay, I would like to think that the developers of this game were probably fans of PowerStone. It seems like it has a little more depth in terms of the controls, some of the countering and things like that. But it's all there. So let's jump into the story mode. I don't have any pins, so story mode you can pick from 2 characters. And I'm sure I mentioned the word PowerStone. So if you're familiar with PowerStone, you can see some of the similarities. I like that winning one round lets you actually use the trophy as a weapon starting the next round. That's pretty interesting. And that pulsating object right there is, I don't know what those are called. I do know what they do to you. Collecting 3 of them transforms your character, much like collecting those things in PowerStone. But that's okay. Oh, that plant just juggled me. So in the story mode, you'll go through the various levels and stages fighting enemies. You have the rocket launchers, and the power-ups seem to look a little different at every level, but it's the same thing. They normally change you into, I think, 2 or 3 different types of creatures. There's also hats that unlock some temporary abilities as well in the levels, which is interesting. As is the transformation process, based on which character you are. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then you go back to normal. And then you go back again. And resume picking up appliances on this level and hurling them at your opponent. The stages are quite varied, as are your opponents. I guess that's a person in some kind of a suit who can make temporary shields. Hey, everybody can do that. What's the big deal, right? And I've transformed into that thing. I like that there are hazards on the stage as well, like that huge mechanical statue thing can breathe fire and do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, this is one of my favorite hats. This hat enables you to throw lightning bolts, which I appreciate. And then there's hammers and things in the background. There's also a pinball mode that you can play, where you fight enemies and there's pinballs all around that bounce around and create more level hazards, which is the reason why I lost, and the only reason why I lost. It's also versus mode, a 1-on-1 and 2v2, and then free for all. So all local, from what I've seen so far. LastFight is fun. It's bright, colorful. The characters are completely insane. The cutscenes are, I think, equally kind of crazy in a good way. I enjoyed it. I think if you are a person who did like PowerStone, it might be something that you definitely like to play. The multiplayer is, unlike something like Combat Core, the multiplayer is only local, but you know, it's still fun. So yeah, the nuance in terms of the controls, the countering, and a lot of those things, I wasn't really good at a lot of that stuff. It might just take time. It might be me because I'm terrible at most games. Who's to say? But there are times that I did focus on trying to do some of those things, and they do work. It's just, I think that's for people who want to play at a higher level. Go for it. If you're just a button masher, wants to just throw household appliances, you can do that too. Anyway, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I guess that's it.